Welcome back to That Dad Guy. It is October the 4th, 2024. It is a beautiful day out. It's about 18 degrees Celsius and it is a fall day. You can see the colors in the leaves are changing and they are falling as well. So no doubt about it, fall is here. It means winter is coming. What we'll get, who knows? We've had a fabulous summer and we are having a wonderful fall to start. Not a lot of rain yet and pretty mild temperatures, so very happy about that. Well, it's Friday, so I wanted to show you what arrived in the mail this week. There is no official Postcrossing, and that's understandable. I haven't been writing very much. I wrote my first 3 cards for World Postcard Day for Postcrossing, and that was Tuesday, so they won't have reached their destinations yet. I will write some more coming up and try to get caught up. I'm caught up with all my friend and direct swaps now, and I've sent out all my World Postcard Day cards, and I've even had a couple of requests for some of the last few that I have of my World, so those are gone too. So pretty happy about that. Well, let's see what showed up in the mail today, and we'll do the limerick of the week that Stephen from Australia has sent in too, so we won't forget about that. We'll sit down here at the table. Bear with me as I set this up. Ta-da! Here I am, and this is what we have for mail this week. Let me just organize it here. Like I said, no official Postcrossing this week, so we're just going to be showing the direct swaps or surprises that showed up in the mail. And if you're finding my channel for the first time and you're wondering what's going on, well, this is what's going on. Make sure you subscribe, you like, you leave positive comments, you share with other people, you put the notification bell on, especially so you don't miss out on anything. I have new videos that come out almost daily. Sometimes I do take a break. And every Saturday at 12 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time, I do a live stream, which is just me talking about either where I am, because sometimes I'm away on those Saturdays, or you know, what I've been up to, what we got planned, and people just asking questions and just chit-chatting. Sometimes we're talking about stamps, sometimes we talk about Lego, sometimes we talk about the weather in the different parts of the world that people are tuning in from. But that will be going on tomorrow. So if you want to be a part of it, 12 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time. All right, let's get into the postcards. The first one is this wonderful Beatles postcard that showed up. And this comes from Kelly, and she's in Ohio. She says, glad you and your wife had a great vacation. Your dedication to your channel is impressive. Thanks for taking us with you. I collect stamps because I love... Oh, why does she collect stamps? I'm going to hold on to that last little bit and not tell you that. I think that's actually an answer to the question of the month. So, Kelly, we're going to hang on to that. There are the 3 stamps. I love the Babe Ruth stamp too, especially because it's postseason time and my New York Yankees are in it. They'll be battling with Kansas City in this next round. So good luck to the Yankees. And there's the Alex Trebek stamp and Dungeons and Dragons stamp. So 3 really cool stamps. Love that. Love the Beatles postcard. And I'm going to hang on to that last piece of information and save it for the first Saturday in November. So what are we talking about? Every live stream, the first Saturday in the month, I ask a question. If you guys give you a whole month to send me in postcards with your answers, and then on the following first Saturday of the next month, I read the answers. So first Saturday in November, you'll find out what the rest that Kelly says about collecting stamps. All right, the next one I have is this card. And this comes from Mindy in Halifax, Nova Scotia. We've got some anime happening here, really cool. And she just says, this postcard is manga from Attack on Titan. She hadn't seen it, but someday maybe. And there are the classic stamps that she's put on there too. And we've even got a nice sticker going on there. The skeletal of the inside, plus the heart. Really cool. Thank you, Mindy, for that. Mindy wasn't done. She sent this envelope with a Truth and Reconciliation stamp on it too. That's from last year. And she got some nice stickers on there too. Really like how she's decorated that. I like on the fact, I'm going to cover up her address. I didn't do it before. She put these 2 Pokemon, and she said these are hedgehog versions of Pokemon. I think we could actually get into something new that way. Lots of people send me hedgehog stickers or anything that they find in postcards. You know, we've even got little statuettes that have had hedgehogs on them and keychains, and I really love anytime people do that. But maybe there is another universe, like Pokemon, that there are hedgehog-like creatures that we might get some things from. All right, now inside this one, she has included a few stamps which I think I'll show you later. But she said this, and if you've watched one of my earlier videos, you may have seen this before, a traveling postcard. So this particular postcard started in Alston in Massachusetts, so not too far away, with the category of favorite foods. We've had a bunch of people that have written in here, put their favorite foods. It will be my turn next. And Mindy says, here's a traveling postcard I received from a person in Toronto who I was swapping some cards with. It's the neatest thing ever. I guess we have to follow the theme and original sender's request for favorite foods. It's a bit hard to write on with a pen, so I used a fine Sharpie, so I know it won't smudge. I guess when it's full, it gets sent back to the original sender. So yeah, that's the purpose. The original sender sends out the card, and the next person puts in their little stickers, writes their little comment in it, whatever the thing happens to be, then sends it to somebody else, and so they continue on the trend, a chain letter in effect, and then at the end, when the card is full, it gets mailed back to the original person. So she said she'd like to do more of these, and would like to know where you get cards. Now, I got cards from Lisa in Pennsylvania. She sent me cards to start this, and I think I may have a blank one still left. I know I have sent one out, and I have continued the theme on someone else's who sent it, and I will do the same with this one too. But if I do have a blank one, Mindy, I'll send it to you so you can start your own. Yeah, I said we're gonna wait. There's only a couple stamps. I'm gonna show you the stamps right now. So they are mint stamps, 25 cents. They're all Canadian. So I will use them for postage for other things, because it's nice to put some older postage too on stamps, or on envelopes and cards. So thank you so much for helping reduce the cost of my postage bill. That is the one thing that I struggle with right now. I've got plenty of cards, I've got lots of washi tape and stickers, but to try to keep sending things to all my direct swaps and new people that send in things, and my post-crossing, stamps have gotten so expensive. So trying to figure out a way. And one of the ways I've heard about is discount postage, so we're gonna talk about that later at a later date. Okay, the next card I have is a meetup card. This comes from Stephanie in Germany. And this is in Munster, where this meetup took place. And here are all the participants. A lot of people showed up. There's the beautiful stamp that went with it. So thank you, Steffi, for sending this meetup card to me. And that was on the 21st of September. So it wasn't a World Postcard Day meetup. And then I received this one, which is a World Postcard Day meetup, even though it was on the 21st of September. So technically it could be the same thing, but this took place in Vienna. This one comes from Christian. No, this one comes from Carl, excuse me. And so they're a beautiful card. And all the participants, and the nice stamps, a nice train cancellation on there too. So lots of really cool things about that. The reason I got it mixed up is because on the same day, is it the same day? Let's see here. This one in Vienna is World Postcard Day. This one comes from Christian. And similar stamping of people that were there. And another really cool cancellation. I don't know, nice stamps, but cancellations you guys find are amazing. And there's the other one. So thank you, Christian. Thank you, Carl. All right. We're carrying on the theme of World Postcard Day cards. I wonder how many different ones I'll get this year. It's always exciting to see. We have this one here. This one comes from Helen in Prince Edward Island. And it also comes with her grandkids, which I know she wants me to read out. So Jace, Xavier, Julie, and Zoe all took the time to send me this World Postcard Day card. There's the stamp. So thank you for participating, and thank you for sending one along to me. We're not done with World Postcard Day just yet, and not done from Prince Edward Island. This one comes from Kyler in Prince Edward Island. Nice to get a Canadian one too. So it says, Happy World Postcard Day. Hope to see you at the next stamp fair, which I will be at. So I will see you there. And he has included one of the new Truth and Reconciliation stamps on there. So thank you, Kyler. The next thing comes from Media in Finland, and she sent me this one from Estonia, actually, so you can see the stamp. And inside, we have a snowboarder. She said she went to Tallinn for the day to visit some museums, do some shopping, and she sent me an October postcard. Very nice. She was going to a meetup, so I'm glad that she had a good time at the meetup. Wasn't done. Another envelope showed up, a bigger envelope. More stamps on there. We've seen some of these stamps before, but really nice ones. And inside of this envelope, there was the meetup card that she went to. So 19 people in Espoo went to this meetup. There you can see all the people that participated. And then she sent me this card. She says, I sent something for your birthday. Some hedgehogs there. And what she sent was this envelope, this card. And just try to get it opened here. It's in a sealed bag. It's not my birthday today, but in a week it will be on the 12th. And so we have a Christmas folded advent calendar, which she sends birthday greetings inside. But you can actually open each one of these things prior to Christmas. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to hang on to it, and then we're going to see what's in it for those days before Christmas. It reminds me of the tradition that Renee Lewis, and you make sure you're subscribed to her too, and go check out her channel. She's a member of the Unicorn Gang. She does an exchange with her sister and brother-in-law at Christmas time, doing Advent things, sending one gift every day for Advent. And they make some pretty amazing little presents. So there's some really neat things that happen. I botched up the envelope a little bit trying to put it back, but I know how to get into it, and you guys have seen it now. So yeah, so you want to make sure you watch Renee all year long, but especially at Christmas time when she's doing the Advent calendar. All right, the last thing that I have is from Stn in Australia. Now, he sent 2 big envelopes with Olympic medalists on there. In Australia, they put out a stamp for every gold medal winner, which I think is a really cool idea. And they do it for the Paralympics too. So he has sent a complete set of stamps. You can see big into mushrooms and the washi tape. He's done a really great job there. And he's decorated the back as well. We've got hedgehogs. Cover his address. There's some hedgehogs there. So these are for giveaways coming up in the future. So I'm not going to show you what's in them now, because you're going to have a chance to win them if you're watching my Stamp of the Month. This week I put up the Stamp of the Month on space, and there's a whole theme on space. Liverpool Stamps contributed to it, Stn in Australia contributed to it, and I've added a few things into it as well. So if you want to be a part of that, you have to go watch that video, put in the secret word, and you'll be entered to win the draw in the middle of the month. All right, the last thing that Stn does on a regular basis is send me in limericks. And so this is the postcard he sent with this week's limerick, which is Fairy Tale Limerick number 14. So if you want to go back and watch all the previous Friday videos for the last 13 weeks, you will have seen all the other ones. And so his limerick goes as follows. There once was a king, thought it best to always be dapperly dressed, but a tailor with a wit once convinced the old git to parade in the nude, which impressed. So there is the saucy, naughty limerick from Stn. So thank you so much for adding some extra humor to this weekly video series, or whatever you want to call it, Friday vlog. All right, well, that's it. That's all I've got for today. I've told you there's a live stream tomorrow, so if you want to tune into that at 12 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time, I'd be glad to see you and hear from you. And yeah, if you're ever wanting to reach out for whatever reason, you can leave a comment. But if it needs to be a little bit more, private, if you're sending me your address or something like that to send you a postcard, if we're doing an exchange, something to that effect, make sure you go to Instagram. I'm ThatDadGuy1974. And as always, in the description of all my videos, my mailing address is there, and my Instagram address is there too, if you need to reach me for whatever reason. All right, that's it for now. You guys have a magical week. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Bye.